Who's your favorite among Sunidhi Chauhan and Shreya Ghoshal, if you have to choose one?
Really difficult question.
Complete the following sentence. If I had $1 for every time I was mistaken as Neha Kakkar's sister, I
I give the dollar back.
auto-tune,
Not necessary.
remix,
Not necessary.
original.
Very necessary.
Okay, please describe Zakir Hussain Saab as a teacher in one word.
Oof, if only one word was enough. Like वो जो चक दे इंडिया में जो scene है 70 मिनट वाला, if you notice there's no music on that entire scene.
Yeah.
It's silence. It's just the performance that that is happening.
Abhi tak, you know.
It's silent.
Before you told.
Okay. Name a recent film you think had the best music album.
Rapid rap.
Hi, this is Raj Pandit,
Hi, this is me, Sukriti Kakar.
and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Rapid fire with Sukriti Kakar. Who among your contemporaries do you think has the best music videos?
I love Astha Gill. I feel like I love her music videos, and she's a very dear friend, and we're always like, you know, encouraging and supporting each other's crazy music video ideas.
Who's your favorite among Sunidhi Chauhan and Shreya Ghoshal, if you have to choose one?
Really difficult question. My God, growing up दो लोग होते हैं. अगर आपको यहाँ बॉम्बे या कहीं कोई सिटी यहाँ इंडिया में अगर आपको सिंगर या एक्चुअली कहीं पे भी सिंगर बनना है, people always ask you whether are you the Sunidhi Chauhan kind or are you the Shreya Ghoshal kind? And these are the two, I mean, nightingales of, you know, our entire nations. But I feel like I've always gone towards Sunidhi Chauhan. ये बिल्कुल भी rapid नहीं था. But I have to give an
A lot of
explanation.
fire
We,
though.
as I always say, that our rapid fire is with perspective.
Okay.
So you can take your time.
Sunidhi Chauhan.
Who among the following singers you think has the best dance numbers to a name? Astha Gill, Neha Kakkar, Shalmali Kholgade.
Astha Gill.
Who's your go-to singer when you are not in the best of your mood? Whose songs you listen when you are sad?
When I'm sad, I listen to my sister. I feel like because Sukriti Kakar, every time I hear her voice, every time she talks also मुझे ऐसा लगता है वो गा ही रही है. तो and she's the person I go to when I'm sad, so I listen to her songs when I'm sad.
What do you think is your biggest USP?
I think I am very instinctive, so I just follow my gut, and most of the times that's right to do.
Complete the following sentence. If I had $1 for every time I was mistaken as Neha Kakkar's sister, I
I give the dollar back.
Nice.
I'm not Neha. I'm just like.
does it happen often?
Often. But I haven't accepted that money. Otherwise, I would have been a billionaire. But yeah.
Okay. Kar Gaye Chul or Pehli Baar, what do you think was the biggest game changer for your career?
Pehli baar. I think I'm very, very lucky to have a song which is so contemporary for a year like 2015 as a debut song. I still feel very lucky
Can
about
you sing
that.
a couple of lines?
Yes. Sure. पहली बार तुमको मैंने जब देखा था, सुनो यार कि मैंने क्या सोचा था, लगा कि तुमसे है मिलना तबाही, इस दिल को ही समझाने मैंने कहा इस रास्ते न जाना कभी राही, ये तेरे लिए है ही नहीं, दिल मेरा बोल उठा, होने दो अब जो भी हो, डरना क्या भला बुरा, होने दो अब जो भी हो, क्या दिल की सुन ली तुमने, हाँ राह चुन ली तुमने, हाँ दिल की सुन ली मैंने, हाँ राह चुन ली मैंने.
Fantastic. इसको हम लोग डालेंगे रील्स पे डालेंगे इसको.
Lovely. ये चलेगा.
That was fantastic.
चलेगा
That was really brilliant.
Thank you.
You know, because क्या होता है काफी बार ऐसा होता है कि सिंगर्स जो हैं बोलते हैं कि that you know आज मेरा गला ठीक नहीं है, and you somehow you get a feel, but because you know if you can sing it like the way she's singing now, that's like a singer.
वो एक्चुअली पता है मेरे यूजुअली ऑल सिंगर गा के बीच में मैं आई थिंक थर्ड फोर्थ लाइन में गला खुल गया था.
नहीं, I think you
गाना.
sang it amazingly well. Tell us the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the following words or statements. Auto-tune,
Not necessary.
remix,
Not necessary.
Original.
Very necessary. Very important. Everybody must follow that path.
A song from the 90s you wish was offered to you?
Wow. ये कैसे rapid होएगा यार? I don't know. I love the song Pehla Nasha.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not singing again. But 90s only, na?
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, 90s
92,
of
yeah,
course.
92,
yeah.
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 It's a
Pehla
beautiful
Nasha. But we can have
song.
your version if you want to. 2 lines.
You'll sing with me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
चाहे तुम कुछ ना कहो मैंने सुन लिया कि साथ ही प्यार का मैंने चुन लिया
मैंने सुन लिया पहला नशा पहला खुमार तराराम ताम। नया प्यार है नया इंतजार कर लूं मैं क्या अपना हाल ऐ दिले बेकरार मेरे दिले बेकरार तू ही बता।
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. That goes on reels as well. Okay, a Bollywood actress you think also has a great playback career?
Oh God, I think Priyanka Chopra. Well, it's very sad to say that because I don't know if she's doing Bollywood anymore, but that voice that she has, I felt like she could have sang in every movie that she's ever done.
All right. Describe Salim Suleiman in a hashtag.
I feel like they're an institution of music. For me.
Hashtag institution in music. Okay.
Hands down, yes.
Name at least 3 songs that are a must in Sukriti Kakkar's parties.
I think definitely number one Haal Chaal because I mean the entire video is a house party video, so definitely Haal Chaal. The second song that I'm really obsessed right now with is Pasuri. My full house is obsessed with it, so it's playing a lot at home. So house party, and number 3 there's a song called Biba that's also trending on reels right now. I will send you a link after this.
Please, please do.
Very cool.
Rapid fire with Raj Pandit. Tabla or piano, your favorite musical instrument?
Tabla was first instrument, so always very special.
Okay, please describe Zakir Hussain Saab as a teacher in 1 word.
Oof, if only one word was enough, but I will try. Divine.
A music duo you feel gives the best background scores for movies.
It's just, I mean, Salim Suleiman, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly.
100%.
Even if you didn't say duo, I would still say Salim Suleiman.
I'm taking the names of 3 gentlemen who have passed away recently this year.
Yeah.
And what do they mean to you? Shiv Kumar Sharma ji.
Absolute legend of an artist. I think उनका जो contribution is unparalleled to not just classical music but just Indian music, and the way he took Indian music to a very global level and reached out to such a wide audience. और कितने सालों पहले उन्होंने ये काम किया, and I think he's just a veteran and a legend that it was a huge loss to our musical community.
You're rightly saying he is, because I think these such sort of people,
Absolutely.
they'll always be around.
Yeah.
Okay, BappiLahiri ji.
Another legend, and fortunately I've had a personal connection with him, and I've as a child I used to go to his music and sitting room उस time पे होते थे when he used to make music with his musicians, and his son Bappa would produce music and record in his home studio, and I have witnessed the magic that he would create with his songs and his music, and he was also a tabla player himself. तो एक बार उन्होंने मुझे बुलाया अपने घर पे कि यार I would, because we were neighbors, I would often go to their house and spend some time in the studio with them, just to watch and observe and learn. And he said कि कभी तबला सुनाओ तुम्हारा मुझे. तो मैं एक दिन शाम को ले गया तबला, मैंने कहा अंकल आपको सुनाना है. He said yeah, सुनाओ. And I played something for him, and of course he blessed me and all of that. But then he just moved the tabla towards himself, and he just felt like playing after years. और वो जो उनकी जो थाप थी तबले पे, उनका जो हाथ था, वो it was so मीठा, and it was so beautiful to see him just enjoying his music like a child. और इस stage पर आकर ऐसे at that age and stage of his life, he was so childlike and so honest about his music. Then I think that left a very big impression on me and huge impact on me growing up, that I still remember that memory so vividly. And I think his music was a game changer for our films.
KK.
I had thankfully an opportunity to work with him on a jingle once in this very studio, and he was such a lovely guy. He is. His love for music again. All these people that you're naming, they were who they were because they were so true and honest with their music. He was such a free-spirited person, from what I know. And every time you met him, we recently met. We were supposed to go on a tour together. उसके announcement launch पर हम showfest के launch पर हम मिले थे. And he met me years later, and I introduced myself, sir, I'm Raj and so. And he was so loving and so kind and so generous with his, the way he was. And he said, yeah, of course, I know, I remember we worked on that jingle one time. And I was like, how do you even remember? You've recorded some, lakhs of jingles in your life. But that's what, really was unique about him. He was such a loving person. And his songs are just, his
Amazing.
voice was gold.
Name a Bollywood actor you feel your voice will suit the best on.
Varun Dhawan, I think.
Varun Dhawan? Okay.
Yeah.
Name at least 3 songs from your party playlist.
Definitely Haal Chaal on top. Because I've actually been listening to it. मैं usually ऐसा होता है कि अब गाना रिलीज हो गया कि अगले गाने की सोचो. But ये सच में कुछ ऐसा बन गया कि I'm actually enjoying it, listening to it myself. And obviously that's the number 1 song. Second would be Govinda जी का किसी डिस्को में जाए. I am a huge Govinda fan. Sorry for the jump cut from Haal Chaal to किसी डिस्को में जाए. But I am a huge Govinda fan. So that is, if the minute you play a Govinda song, I am on the dance floor.
Of course.
So that is one song I will definitely have on my playlist at some point of the night. And I think Avi Lut Gaya
Interesting.
for the finale, because I think that's such an up-tempo
It's the
track.
finale, yes.
It's the finale
So
of the party.
can we have 2 lines from Haal Chaal?
Of course. Let's do it together.
Yeah?
गुजर जाए अगर तू पास से ओ सोनिए, फिसल जाए मेरी तो सांस ही मन मोनिए.
संभाले जात सांसों को ओ मजनू मेरे यहाँ, कि मैंने मारनी अब रोज तेरे दिल दी केड़ियाँ.
दफा कर दे ये दूरी, फना कर दे मजबूरी, रह जा तू मेरे नाल नाल वे. हो दफा कर दे ये दूरी, फना कर दे मजबूरी, कर दे बहाल हाल चाल वे.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Thank you.
Your biggest inspiration from the Indian music industry?
I think Salim Sulaiman, undoubtedly, because I've spent so much time with them. I've been working with them for the past 11 years now. तो उनके साथ जो association है in the music world, I don't think किसी के साथ भी हो सकता है. I think that's...
What do you think is the most challenging part about designing background score for movies?
The most challenging thing actually from what I've learned is when not to do background music in a movie, because जो silences होते हैं music के, when you let the actors do their job, when you let the scene breathe, कहाँ music नहीं करना है is the most, I think, key thing for any
Very
background score
intelligent.
composer.
Yeah, that's a very...
Like for example, like वो जो चक दे इंडिया में जो scene है 70 minute वाला, if you notice there's no music on that entire scene.
Yeah.
It's silence. It's just the performance that that is happening.
अभी तक,
It's silent.
Before you told.
So all these key moments which are so impactful as it is, it's important to know that यहाँ पर music हमको नहीं करना चाहिए
क्या
क्योंकि
बात है।
performance disturb हो
क्या
जाएगा.
बात है। So you also tell the director that here we should not be having music.
Yeah, that discussion of course happens. वो जो एक common ground find करना होता है. Also sometimes when you're doing music, because naturally you are inclined to अच्छा ये scene important है यहाँ music करते हैं. Then करते करते realize होता है कि नहीं यार यहाँ ज़रूरत ही नहीं है because scene is so important. And of course, if the director is understanding and they know what, they are brave enough to let that scene be the way it is. Because even for them, I think, because they've written the film, they've shot it, they've edited it so many times, तो उनका भी थोड़ा perspective होता है कि यार ये थोड़ा खाली लग रहा है. But for a first time viewer, sometimes it's like, it's so impactful as it is, let's not do any music here. और फिर वो, I think, while discussions and, in the process, it comes together.
Yeah, I think only like a very secure, I think composer will do that.
Totally,
Because,
yeah, of course.
जैसे होता है ना कि जैसे अगर आप डॉक्टर के पास जाएं और अगर वो दवा नहीं लेके तो लगता है डॉक्टर अच्छा नहीं है. लेकिन I think a secure doctor can tell you that you don't need a medicine.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Name a recent film you think had the best music album.
Rapid.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I think the last album that really hit me very hard was Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. I know it's been a while and it's not probably that recent, but that album was just, every song on that album was a gem. From what I can remember now, I think it's a beautiful, beautiful album.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Tell us one thing about Salim Sulaiman that no one really knows.
They are two completely different people. ऐसा लगता है कि दो भाई हैं म्यूजिक साथ में करते हैं तो काफ़ी सिमिलर होंगे, बट दे आर पोलर ऑपोजिट, बट दैट्स द मैजिक, बिकॉज व्हेन दे कम टुगेदर टू डू समथिंग टुगेदर, इट्स जस्ट दैट मोमेंट इज सो मैजिकल, लाइक ये इतने दो अलग पर्सनालिटीज हैं which people often don't know that, okay, अच्छा, ये तो they assume कि everything is great and they're all similar, but
Yeah, I would have
completely
assumed the
different
same
minds.
if I didn't know them.
Yeah, different personalities, like polar opposite, मतलब थोड़ा बहुत अलग भी नहीं, बहुत अलग. And I think that's how जब साथ में आके जब वो काम करते हैं उसका मजा I think उसी में आता है.
Yeah, I think that's way. When one speaks, the other one stays silent, and then when the other one starts talking, the other one.
Totally.
Yeah, that's I think that वो बड़ा अच्छा fusion है उन लोगों का उसमें.
It's
as far as
incredible.
तालमेल.
Yeah.
I've done several interviews with them, so I've noticed
sure.
that they have this. Like no one tries to overshadow the other person.
Totally.
Which is very interesting.
Hi, this is Raj Pandit,
Hi, this is me, Sukriti Kakar.
and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.